Hey football lovers! Welcome back again, and today I would like to give a discussion on the recent football updates from the weekend and Monday night. First, let's start with the weekend, and I would like to talk about the recent FA Cup final from Saturday. So that's it. Liverpool has finally won the FA Cup after 16 years, yet defeated Chelsea in the final once again through a penalty shootout victory. Chelsea were playing in their regular 3-4-3 defensive formation, whereas Liverpool were playing in their regular 4-3-3 holding formation throughout the game. Luis Diaz nearly had his chance to score an opener earlier in the first half, but his shot was denied by Edouard Mendy. Chelsea also had few close chances to score, but Alisson was able to prevent the opposition from making goal-scoring chances. It's slightly unfortunate for the Reds when Mo Salah had to leave the pitch before halftime after sustaining an injury. That's the second time Salah was injured in the final since the 2018 Champions League final. Romelu Lukaku nearly had few opportunities to give Chelsea the lead, but still couldn't finish any of those, and the game remained goalless till halftime. During the second half, the Blues already started off building chances to score, with Christian Pulisic trying to pose more threats for the Reds, yet attempted to score the opener but unable to find one, as Alisson once again made another crucial save to keep the game goalless. Then, Liverpool also attempted to build more attacking chances as both Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota tried to seek for the first goal, but still none of them was able to finish off a single one. The game then went onwards into extra time, but still none of these two sides could score a single one till the end before the penalty shootout. During the penalty shootout, Azpilicueta's penalty miss by Woodward nearly gave Liverpool the chance to win the final, until Sadio Mane had his penalty saved by his Senegalese teammate yet Chelsea goalie Edouard Mendy. As a result, the winner hasn't been declared and the penalty shootout was resumed. However, as it approached the end, Chelsea suffered a blow after Mason Mount had his penalty shot denied by Alisson, and it was Kostas Tsimikas that decided Liverpool's victory, as his last penalty sent Mendy the wrong way. As a result, Liverpool are finally FA Cup champions and could taste their first after 16 years. This was the happiest moment for the Reds, as Jurgen Klopp has finally tasted his very first FA Cup glory in 6 years, thus became Liverpool's manager to have won the Premier League, Champions League, Club World Cup, Super Cup, Carabao Cup, and most recently the FA Cup. Yet, Jordan Henderson, the Liverpool captain, could finally celebrate winning the FA Cup with the Reds after 10 years. He was once part of the Liverpool squad that suffered the final defeat to Chelsea back in 2012, but today he could finally step up as Liverpool's winning captain and has shown plenty of contributions to Liverpool's potential quadruple this season. Japanese forward Takumi Minamino might not be able to get more playing time, but surprisingly, the other significant reason why Liverpool managed to reach both FA Cup and Carabao Cup finals is due to the contribution from Takumi Minamino's presence throughout the stages. It's all thanks to Taki Minamino that the Reds this season were able to win 2 domestic cups. Thus, the goals he scored in the FA Cup had contributed to Liverpool being able to reach the final and win their 8th FA Cup title. The media might not pay attention to Minamino's presence due to lack of playing time, but Jurgen Klopp never forgets the unsung hero from Japan who had contributed to the Reds' domestic cup's glory, and he even mentioned that without Taki, we wouldn't have reached the final. Alisson once again contributed to Liverpool's FA Cup glory by making crucial saves throughout the game, especially the penalty from Mason Mount, which he successfully denied, thus ensuring the winner for the Reds. After winning double recently, what will be next for the Reds? Will they eventually win quadruple by the end of the season? Chelsea, on the other hand, had suffered a huge pain as they have lost 3 FA Cup finals in a row. They have played good throughout the game as they managed to stabilize their defense to give the Reds plenty of struggles to score, yet their counter-attacking style nearly gave few hopes to win, but unable to find the net. However, it was the penalty shootout that cost them the FA Cup title since 2018, and it's painful for Chelsea captain Cesar Azpilicueta to bear the bitter defeat in 2 domestic finals against Liverpool this season, yet his 3rd straight FA Cup final defeat after failing to win in 2 previous occasions. Lukaku had even nearly got the opportunities to put the Blues ahead, but saw his chances miss, thus haven't been the same compared to his last season's amazing performance with Inter Milan. Besides, what actually hurts the most for Chelsea is Mason Mount, Thus what hurts a lot for Mason Mount is Wembley. It's so unfortunate that Mason Mount didn't only miss that penalty during this shootout, but what really hurts the most for him is that this FA Cup final defeat yet became the 6th time Mason Mount suffered a defeat whenever the final took place in Wembley. Moreover, this Wembley curse might continue haunting Mason Mount, but in the future, can he find some ways to end the curse? Next, going to the Premier League from the weekend, Mancity was held to a 2-2 draw with West Ham after a 2-goal trail in the first half. Yet this also gives Liverpool the chance to win the Premier League again. However, let's first talk about the highlights. During the first half, it came to a surprise that West Ham already took an early lead as Jarrod Bowen received the ball upon Fornals' volley and managed to dribble past Man City goalkeeper Ederson, thus put the ball onto the net. Before halftime, Jarrod Bowen yet scored another goal for the Hammers as he managed to sneak in between City's centre backs and slot the ball into the bottom corner, shockingly put Hammers into a 2-0 lead. Later, as the second half began, Man City were able to get back to the game as Zinchenko's deep cross was headed back by Rodri, allowing Jack Grealish to smash a volley that bounced over Fabianski, reducing City's deficit by only a goal. Then, Man City could finally get leveled after Mahrez's cross surprisingly caused West Ham defender Vladimir Koufal to head the ball into his own net. As a result, it became 2-2 for both teams. Before injury time, Man City had the opportunity to take the lead as the referee awarded City the penalty after VAR showed Dawson's clear foul on Jesus. However, their winning opportunity was blown away as Riyad Mahrez had his penalty shot denied by Fabianski, thus it remained 2-2 till full time and Man City had failed to claim all 3 points from this game, which means Liverpool is back again in the title race and still can win the Premier League this season. Moreover, in order for Pep Guardiola's side to win the Premier League, then the final match day against Aston Villa is now a must-win for Man City. Still in London, Tottenham is just a little step closer to Champions League after a 1-0 win over Burnley. 4 minutes before halftime, Tottenham was awarded the penalty after a handball from Harvey Barnes, then Harry Kane successfully converted from the spot, putting Tottenham ahead. This penalty goal was enough for Tottenham to take a little step closer to Champions League as they're now sitting at the 4th place and will have to see their Arsenal's game later on Monday night. Now, going to Serie A. AC Milan is just one step closer to Scudetto after a comfortable 2-0 win over Atalanta in San Siro. The first half was goalless for both sides until it was Rafael Leao's opener in the second half that put the rossoneri ahead after a great counter-attack that gave Leao the opportunity to tuck in the ball between Juan Musso's legs. Later, the rossoneri managed to extend the lead after an outstanding solo effort from Theo Hernandez, where he managed to run past almost every Atalanta players onto the penalty area and just shot the ball into the far corner. As a result, it's a victory for AC Milan and they're now one step closer to glory. If AC Milan can win on the final match day, they will be Scudetto for the first time after 11 years. Now, talking about the Nerrazuri, Inter Milan may be 2 points behind the Rossoneri, but still don't give up after their 3-1 away win over Cagliari put them alive in the title race. Matteo Darmian already put the Nerrazuri ahead as he scored a powerful header after a lovely cross from Ivan Perisic to the far post. It was Lautaro Martinez's brace that extended Inter Milan's lead by 2 goals, even if they had their lead reduced after Cagliari scored. Lautaro Martinez has been having a wonderful season as he remains the main man for Nerrazuri's attack build-up, and his good finishing accuracy is the main reason why Inter always have more attacking threats in this season's Serie A. As a result, Inter won 3-1 and keep up their hopes to win Serie A once again, while only 2 points behind rival AC Milan. Okay, next Sunday will decide the conclusion of Serie A, and it's the final match day when only one Milan team will be Scudetto this season. Both have the opportunities to win, but depending on the results, there's only one champion next Sunday, and will it be Inter Milan or AC Milan? Now, let's talk about Monday Night Football. Sadly, it's gonna be over for the Gunners as their Champions League hopes have dented following a 2-0 defeat to Newcastle United. The first half wasn't much for both teams, so I will just jump ahead onto the second half. Newcastle put themselves ahead following an own goal from Arsenal centre-back Ben White, where he put the ball into his own net after Joelinton's cross from the left. 5 minutes before injury time, it's Bruno Guimaraes who extended Magpies' lead to 2 goals, yet turned Arsenal's Champions League dreams into nightmares after scoring a rebound from Ramsdale's deflection. The final whistle was blown, and Arsenal now have their Champions League dreams dented after 2-0 defeat. This means Tottenham only needs a draw at the final match day to qualify for Champions League next season. Arsenal still can qualify for Champions League only if they beat Everton and Tottenham lose to Norwich on the final match day. Next, from Monday night Serie A, both Paulo Dybala and Giorgio Chiellini have played their last home game as Juventus were held to a 2-all draw with Lazio. It was Dusan Vlahovic who put Bianconeri ahead earlier and celebrated with Dybala's signature as a farewell tribute to Paulo Dybala. Then, Morata extended Juve's lead to 2 goals as he beat Patrick and scored onto the far corner. However, in the second half, Lazio managed to put the game level till the end after an own goal from Alexandro and a late equalizer from Sergej Milinkovic-Savic as he just smashed the ball from a tight angle. The game ended 2-all for both sides, and this became a sad moment for most football fans as Dybala and Chiellini bid farewell to the whole Bianconeri supporters in Allianz Stadium and had been Juve's significant key players behind Juventus Serie A domination in nearly a decade. As Dybala had announced his last season with Juve, he was recently linked to a potential move to the Premier League and rival Inter Milan. Chiellini, on the other hand, had spent nearly 18 years playing for Bianconeri and is expected to play in the Major League Soccer by this summer. Aside from Juventus, Bayern's Robert Lewandowski had played in his potential last game for Die Roten as they were held 2-all with Wolfsburg in the final match day, thus bid farewell to the Die Roten supporters for the last time as this season's Bundesliga has approached its end. Aside from being Bundesliga champion this season, Lewandowski once again topped the Bundesliga goal-scoring chart for the 7th time. Recently, Lewandowski was linked to a potential move to Barcelona, but also stated that he is looking forward to new opportunities in the Premier League. Aside from Lewandowski, Erling Haaland had also played his last game with Dortmund where he scored his last goal through penalty, thus ensured Dortmund's 2-1 victory over Hertha Berlin. After being Dortmund's top goal scorer for nearly 2.5 years, he bid farewell along with his teammates who are leaving by the end of the season for the last time before moving to mancity in the summer. Will Erling Haaland be able to score more goals in the Premier League, and how well can he perform in the Premier League? Going to La Liga, after Atletico's 1-all draw with Sevilla, Uruguayan striker Luis Suarez has announced in front of every supporter in Wanda Metropolitano that he decided to leave by the end of the season, yet sending an emotional message toward every Atletico fan before bidding a farewell. Recently, the 35-year-old striker was linked to a potential reunion with former Liverpool teammate Steven Gerrard in Aston Villa and would return to the Premier League depending on his decision. My big question is, what's next for Luis Suarez? Well, thank you guys for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe onto my channel for more interesting football talks that I'd like to share in the upcoming days. And once again, thank you.